welcome. It's Barbara from Vienna, Austria, and welcome to the second part of our Snail Mail Collage challenge. I hope that everybody that was looking for a collage partner found one in the comments of my previous video. I will link that video down below as well. So it's a week later now, and I finally got my first package from one of my two collage buddies. So this is from Maureen in the Netherlands. I just covered up my address here, and obviously Maureen has made a very cute envelope herself with some stamping, it looks like, and I'm so excited to see what is in here. It already kind of was opened like this when I saw it in my mailbox, so hopefully nothing fell out. It's kind of big. I don't know what Maureen put in here, because what I sent, if you saw, was very small, like a regular size envelope. So let's see what Maureen did. And I can now finally watch her video, because I haven't watched her video because I wanted to be surprised what she put in here. Okay, so this we can let go. So there's a letter here. I think. Okay, so I'm not gonna read this on camera. This is for me. So she said that these items with the paper clip are extra items, so we'll look at those later. But first, let's look at the 5 collage items. I am so excited. So Maureen makes beautiful digital papers, and she actually gives them for free. So I will hopefully, by the time I show this video, I will hopefully have a link for you where you can download these. Oh, look how beautiful this is. She makes these herself. She loves making them, and she does not charge for them, which is amazing. So this should be very easy to use. I mean, it's done basically. There's not much I have to do there. Then this beautiful piece of fabric. Oh, this is fun. Then these are more than 5 items. These 2 round bits here. Oh gosh, I think she heard me say in one of my videos I'm challenged by round items. So thank you, Maureen. I'll see what I can do with that. Oh, look at this beautiful postage stamp style. And then there is this here, which also has postage stamps printed on a white paper. These are just gorgeous. Wow, Maureen, I love all your little bits here. Wow, I at this point have no idea what I'm gonna make with this. Let's look at these other beautiful items too. Oh, I already love this paper clip, by the way. Then, oh, I like this too. Like a little journaling card, no, a postcard. Very sweet. Oh, look at this lace. Love that. Then a beautiful book page. Beautiful photo. Oh, that's funny. I sent her this style of photo as well. This is an original. 1934. Lady there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This seems to be a Dutch children's music book page. Oh, Maureen knows me well. Look at this beautiful bird. Oh, look at these. I love them. Okay, so I will have to have a quick think about what to do with these. Oh, and by the way, do you notice how much pink and white is in here? So you can see Maureen is a very loyal watcher of my videos, because if you watch my videos, you know I love pink and white. Oh, thank you, Maureen. I am so excited for these. These are just beautiful. So check the link out in the description box below. I'm assuming that I will have one by the time I post this video. And let me see what I can do with these beautiful items. Okay, so in the meantime, I was able to watch Maureen's video, and I will link again Maureen's and Maud's video below in case you've missed those. And I will also be linking their new videos showing what they're actually doing with the collage items that I sent them and the ones that they have sent each other. And in this video, I found out that this piece of fabric is actually from the area in the Netherlands where Maureen lives, so all the more special to have that. So I was looking at all the elements here and I was trying to think, what do I use as a focal point? And to be honest, none of these struck me as being the perfect fit for a focal point, because this, I think, is just too small and he doesn't stand out enough for me to be a focal point. So my idea was to use some of this as my background image and then to use an image from this beautiful book. And I think I will be able to link this for you. I will try my best. It is German, but in this case it doesn't matter because I've showed this actually in another video, but that's quite a while ago. So this has amazing, it's not a vintage book, but it's really amazing because it has these beautiful bird images that you can actually, like, they come out. I will show you that in a moment. I don't want to take any out now that I'm not using. So I marked a few that I thought would work well as a focal point. So I was looking at this and seeing what would work with this, and it needs to be something that has a little bit of a contrast in order to pop out from this background. So if you need guidance on what images would pop as a focal point on your collage, the best idea is always to go to the color wheel, and I will insert one here, and you always take complementary colors. So in this case, since we have here some pinks and pink and purple kind of, if you look at the color wheel, as far as I remember, because I don't have one in front of me now, it should be green and yellow are the complementary colors, and so those will be the ones that will pop most as a focal point. That's just one thing to help guide you if you're going to use colors in your collage. So the one option I chose was this little fella, not so little actually, and I think he would work really well on this background. Another option might be this guy, and I have 4 options. This one, of course, this one pops the most. You can see immediately because look at this beautiful contrast here. So he is an option, but I think he might be a bit too big for the page I'm thinking about doing this on. And the 4th one is this little guy here. And the German name, Sternelfe, actually means star fairy. So how cute is that? Star fairy bird. How cute. So he has both the yellow and the green, and he even has the purple to go with the colors here. So I'm kind of leaning towards him the most. So let's give him a try. So what I wanted to show you how this works is, so they are two-sided, so you can use him facing either way, and then you can just pop him out. And what I've done in the past is I've also used these pages in a journal just as they are, meaning I just left this whole thing in and just put it in like this because it's just so gorgeous. And whoops, I tore his wing. Good job. How did I do that? I don't know. Oh, because that's not meant to come out. Okay, I see. All right, so this is as far as he will tear out. So I am going to, how am I going to do this? Let's see. Is this, yeah, so this is one signature. So I'm just going to pull this out. Okay, so now, I mean, for my collage, I want him cut out completely. So I am just going to cut him out like this. And then I will fussy cut him, and then we'll see what we can make with him. All right, so this is him. That was very easy to do because half of my work was done already. He's so beautiful, and yeah, you can use either side, so I can still decide which way I'm gonna have him facing. And the page I thought I would do this collage on is one of the final incomplete pages of my butterfly journal, which is oh so insanely bulky. But I have a page here that I can still work on, and I think this color scheme would go well with the page here on the opposite with our little door. So if you haven't seen this yet, maybe I can show you what's inside the door. Ta-da! This is an image from Daphne's diary, so I have a video on this junk journal with me episode as well. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. I should not be getting sidetracked. Okay, so first step is to cut out a piece of this, which is the size of my paper. And the question is, do I want only the pink? Do I want some of the leafy bits? Do I want the butterfly? Do I even want the bird maybe to keep this little bird company? But I think if I keep him in, I won't have a lot of space to collage. So my first decision is to keep that bird out. But I think I do, yeah, I do want to keep some of the plant, and I want to keep the butterfly. So I am going to see where I need to cut this. So I've cut it, I've inked it with Vintage Photo, and I put 3-in-1 glue on the back. And now I will adhere that to my page. All right. That's so gorgeous in itself. I feel like I don't even need to do anything else. All right, now our bird. You know, seeing it now like this, it's not a huge contrast, right? I think it's because the paper is this greenish gray in the background. It's very harmonious, it's very pretty, but might I want something with a little more contrast. So I'm gonna check out this yellow one again to see if he might be a better fit. So here's the yellow one. So let's see. I mean, he would definitely be a better contrast, right? He's a bit big. I might have to cut off his tail feathers a little bit. But I think that contrast is a lot better. It's more lively somehow. It makes the page more lively. So I think I will go with this one. And what I'm gonna do first is, you see these little bits here that, you know, when you break something out of a page, you're left with these annoying little bits. And the best way to get those off is just to use a nail file, and they will disappear immediately. This is the best way to do it. So I'm just gonna do that to get rid of all of those. And yeah, I could of course also put him in this way. But I always, well, first of all, what I don't like is that the butterfly is right on top of his beak right there. But also I don't like things looking outside of the book. I always like them looking toward the other page. And look, there's a little birdhouse there with a bird too. So yeah, he's got to look that way. And I'm just realizing if I tilt him more, then we can keep the whole image. So that's awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna file away these bits and then be right back. Okay, this is too hard to work in this book because it's just so full. So I'm going to attempt to take the page out. Hopefully that will be okay. And that should make it easier to work on. Okay, much better, right? Now, so we have this bird. I actually like it just like this. But I have to add 4 more bits, so I need to think about how to do this. So in her video, Maureen said this, she counts as 1. So I'm thinking this gives me the liberty of using either one or both. I don't have to use them both. Then I have to use this. And I have to use one of these. And looks like, you know, she cut it out so beautifully. And I think I have the same scissor that she used. So this is like with your kid scissors in your craft store. So it has this, and I think this is the same. So I'm going to attempt to cut one of these out. Which one shall we use? They're all beautiful. I don't know. All right, I'll just take this one, no reason. So let's see if this works. Ta-da! I think it worked. If you compare the two, yep, I think they are similar. So that's awesome. So that's something you can do if you can get a scissor like this somewhere. All right, so we need to use these two, one of these, and of course we need to use a bit of this beautiful fabric. Okay. So if I cut a piece here with my pinking shears, not too big. I think I would like that towards his head. Oh look, it could be like a little crown. Isn't that cute? I love it. Oh, that worked out just great. Oh, that's so cute. You know what? Maybe we'll just get rid of the other part and cut the crown out. How cute is that? I totally didn't plan this. Sometimes these things just happen. What about that? I love it. I love it. I didn't think that was gonna work so easily. See, things like this just make me happy. All right, we've got this one. This can pretty much go anywhere. Let's try it here. Then where do we put this little birdie? It's kind of weird if he's underneath him, I think. So he needs to be on top because he's flying. But you know what? There was no rule that we have to use the whole piece, right? Was there? I'm gonna cut this a little bit. And then cover the butterfly because I think both, sorry you couldn't see, both is too much. So I'm just gonna cover that. Perfect. And so what we have left is these two. I like this one better. And I think that needs to go here. Okay, so what did I just do here? I cut out some more of the brighter pink to kind of look like they are part of his feathers there. Because I was missing my triangle that I always talk about in collages. So that's why this for me now looks more balanced. We have the strong color here, here, and here. So this is a beautiful triangle with my focal point in the middle in a contrasting color. Perfect. So for me, this is a cohesive collage. I'm just contemplating whether I need to ink up any of these round parts, but I actually think I won't because I want them to blend into the background. So I'm just going to glue everything down. For the fabric, I'm going to use my 3-in-1 glue. For the paper bits, I'm just going to use my regular tacky glue. And then we'll see if we maybe want to add a word or something. So everything is glued down now. So this is what it looks like. I love it. And let's see if there is maybe a word. So I'm taking my Big Chat Ideology stickers from Tim Holtz. And, you know, they have them in white and in black, the same words. So I think this one needs a white one. So let's have a look if there's anything here that would work. Ooh, and what I noticed instantly is there's one still that says dreams. I think that might work because he never dreamt that he could be king, but look at him, he's king, definitely. So I think I like the dreams one. And yes, I'm gonna ink up the edges. And even though these are stickers, I never trust these to hold. So I am gonna put some tacky glue on the back. And somehow I always end up putting it on the bottom right somewhere. That's kind of just always seems to work for me. But having said that, I actually like it in the middle here. I have so much space here. I'm actually just gonna put that here. There we are. So that's our first collage for Maureen. I hope she will like it when she watches this video. So let's put it back in our journal. Hopefully I can do that. So there it is. There's our double spread. And I really, really love how this turned out. Thank you so much, Maureen, for sending me these wonderful bits. I would have never had this collage in here if it wasn't for you. So thank you. It's the next day and look what arrived. I got another envelope and I'm hoping this is the one from Maud. It has no sender name and it doesn't feel like there's 5 items in here. But I do see from the stamp it's from the Netherlands. So I'm really hoping this is from Maud. So let's open this up and see. I am so curious. Oh, yep, it looks good. There's more. So there's a no. Okay, I think I can share this. So it says, hello, sweetie. So these are the 5 items. The leaves are one together. And in my messy video, you might get some more inspiration. Thank you so much for asking me. I am already having a good time and I am looking forward to seeing your collage. Hugs, Maud. All right, so let's see. So we have these adorable leaves. Really cute. Oh, we have this. So this seems to be more vintage. She tried to keep things in my style as well. I mean, I have both styles and they both have chosen things for both of my styles. So how cool is that? It's like a mini envelope. Okay, wow, this is interesting. Okay, so nature, vintage nature themed. These two look like they're on a hike. So I know Maud loves blue. So I think she made sure that these colors go together. This will be interesting. I have no idea what to do with this, because this probably should be the focal point. But I don't know if I can make that stand out enough. Wow, this is going to be a challenge. Thank you, Maud. This is a good challenge. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go watch Maud's video, Maud's video, and hopefully there will be, as she said, some more inspiration there. And yeah, as I said, I will link all of the videos below for you to watch as well. And then I will come back and try to make a collage with these items as well. I hope you are all having fun if you participated in this challenge. I hope you've maybe gotten your bits already and started collaging. I love this. So see you in a bit. So I just finished watching Maud's video and oh my gosh, it is so relaxing. If you feel anxious or stressed in any way, please go see Maud's video if you haven't. She is showing the forest that is right next to her house where she walks every day, and you hear the bird sounds and the wind, and she's there with her cute dog, and oh my god, it is so relaxing. So this is where she got the inspiration for picking these items, and it's interesting to hear Maud's approach on collaging, how she chooses her elements. So that was new for me and very, very interesting. So yeah, these are obviously nature themed, and what I am struggling with here is that basically I have two images here, these two, that are kind of competing to be the focal image, because this one because it has the strongest colors, and this one because of the image itself. So in my eyes, I cannot use both because that would just, one would take away from the other, if that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do, and I think some of you are gonna scream at me through the screen, and maybe Maud will too. So I'm sorry about that, but the only way that I can, in my head, make this work is to actually, and I'm sorry, to turn this around, and even though it's a bit torn up, it doesn't matter. This way, this will become a beautiful background piece. I love the brown font here. This still isn't a strong enough focal point for me, I think. So what I decided to do is, like I did with Maureen's, I'm bringing in a new focal point, and these will all be part of my background. And what I think about first when I think of forests is walking in the forest with my parents, and specifically with my dad, to collect mushrooms. I don't eat mushrooms, I don't enjoy them, but I love looking for them. And so this is a beautiful childhood memory for me. So I have these mushroom images that I thought might work. These are copies of some books that I have. So this is printed on some white paper, and these obviously on coffee dyed paper. And I don't know yet which one is gonna work best. I mean, this one here even says in German, mushrooms in the forest, in like a leafy forest. So that would go really well, even if I only use part of it. So I don't know yet how I'm gonna make this work, to be honest. But I didn't know it with Maureen's collage either, right? So let's see if and how I can make this work. So going back to my butterfly journal, I have this page, and this I think might be the last page I still need to do. So this is where my collage is going to go, and I'm gonna see if I can I pull this out, because this has so much stuff on it that I can't even take off because everything is glued down. Let me see, maybe I can. That would make my life so much easier. This is definitely too big, so I'm gonna tear this. And if this image doesn't work in this collage, I might just use this part. and leave this for maybe a tag or something. Okay, I think this is coming along nicely actually. Better than I thought. So I still need to include these two. And I did choose some other elements in case I would need some more. So I think I need 2 more blue elements because this one here alone is not gonna be enough. This vintage ticket here. So that's more balanced now. We have 3 blue items. And since we have 2 of these, we're gonna need something else in a similar color. So that could either be the butterfly or it could even be this piece here or this one. Any of those would work. Even this one might work. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking they should be together to form a little cluster because I think there would just be too much going on. So if we do this, then we have 2 and we need 1 more to balance it in that color range. I do love this a lot. Again, I feel like it needs to be up here. Does that work? So sometimes if you don't know if something works, it's good to leave it and then come back to it. The other thing to do is to take a photo and look at the photo because it'll always look different in a photo. And the other thing you can also do is to just turn it upside down. And that way you will also see more clearly if it's balanced. I mean, the blue definitely works for me. And I think this does too, actually. I just don't know if I like this thing sticking out here. I do it like this. I don't know about this one. What if instead we put the butterfly? No, that doesn't work. It's just too much. The number is also a bit big. But if we put it further up, it should work. Yeah, I think I like that better. That seems balanced to me. All right, I will glue everything down from top to bottom, and then I will be back to see if we need to do any more finishing touches. So everything is glued down. So this is what we have. And I do also want to add a word or something to it, and I'm gonna use the same big chat thing. And I'm also gonna be doing these in white, although I think I don't want them to stand out like as much as that, so I think I might distress them a little bit. And I thought for this one we could use the adventure, and I saw there's one that is little. So going out on a hike or in the forest, collecting mushrooms or not, is definitely a little adventure. And so I'm just gonna distress these and then glue them somewhere. Okay, so here we go. I just distressed it with my distress tool with my tea dye distressed oxide, just to take away that stark whiteness. And that's our finished collage. I am very happy with this one as well. And now I'm going to attempt to put it back into my journal, which is not going to be easy. Okay, made it. So there we go. There's our second collage in my journal. Have fun with your own collaging, and don't forget to post these on Instagram. If you have an account, I will include again the hashtag for you to post these. And I got some questions. Whether to send the collage back? I mean, you can if you want to. But the intention for this was for you to keep the collages in your own journals or wherever you want to keep them, or you can send them as happy mail. Whatever you want to do, it's your collage, you decide. But my original thought was for you to keep them in your journal. So thank you so much, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.